Stop. All right, today I'm going to show you how to put in the Dalton primary spring and washer. The purpose of this spring and washer is a lot of people complain about a jerky start on a Kawasaki Ridge, and this just helps it engage a little quicker and keeps it from being jerky. Now, we are doing it in our shipping room. It's the first time I've ever done a video in here, but our primary clutch was already off. I would tell you straight up, most people are probably going to do this spring with the primary clutch on. You'd have to have a clutch puller, and at times it's really hard to get it off, and you can certainly do it on the vehicle, but I wanted to showcase the second use of our, what we normally call a secondary spring compressor, which is going to be the use of a primary. If you see a puppy walking around in here, that is Blue, our shop dog. She is a golden doodle. She's sweet as she can be. Anywho, so our primary clutch is off, and I will demonstrate it on the tool, and then we'll talk quickly about what you might do if it was on the vehicle. All right, this comes with what we call here a big bell. This works on your secondary. You can mark this if you like. I got a marker handy, but there is an arrow on the top and an arrow on the spider. But, you know, just for kicks, you can put your mark so that you can put it back in the same place. You take the bell, we call it a bell. Usually comes with maybe a square puck from Polaris, something left over, but could be a roller, it could be anything plastic we use between the handle and the bell to keep it from digging into it. I get Polaris people saying, what's this other puck for? I'm taking those out. Use it on a compressor. All right, so basically you're not really compressing anything at this point. You're just getting it down hand tight. Don't try to compress it. There's no need in it. Take a 12mm socket. I'm using a little impact, and it's going to be a little loud, so just hold your ears. All right, last one out, the movable sheave drops down, okay? Just undo your handle. And it may pop out, so kind of hold pressure here. And then take your bell off, clutch cover off, OE spring out. This is where you drop your plastic washer in. The purpose of that is these springs have a tendency to try to turn, and as it's being compressed at times, and this just helps it slip just a little bit in there, okay? And we'll put our cover right back on with the arrow or the marks, whichever one you did. Now, what I was going to say about doing this on the vehicle is, of course, it wouldn't fall on the vehicle when you took your last screw out. It would kind of sit there. And if you was on the vehicle, you would have to, it's kind of a, you know, a two-handed deal, but you have to kind of hold it down in place, and you would have to do that and be able to get a screw and do it. It's certainly probably, like I said, the method that most of you would be using on the vehicle. But again, if it's off, as you can see how this pops around a little bit, it makes it a whole lot easier just to do it with the spring compressor that we sell, if it is off, okay? So let's use our compressor since that's what we're doing here. And there's a shaft here and a bushing. Don't mess your bushing up, kind of center it. Come on down. And then you're going to want to get that shaft about even with the cover. Drop your screws back in. Pick your movable sheave up. And screw these screws in. You'll probably be watching this more or less same video, hopefully in less than a couple of months, when Hunterworks has our overdrive clutch cover, because operation is essentially the same. Okay, we get them all started by hand. You can certainly use some blue Loctite if you like. There is a torque spec. I'll stop right here. There is a torque spec. I never ever torque clutch cover bolts. 23 years, I've never broke one, and not one single time have I ever had a customer say I broke a clutch cover bolt using a little impact. However, I have heard countless times people actually breaking them with torque wrenches because either they got the torque wrong, they went off of inch pounds, should have been foot pounds, vice versa. Actually, it should have been inch pounds, and they went by foot, and they broke them, and a lot of times you have to buy a new clutch, and I think this one retails $800. So let your conscience be your guide there, as I like to say. and use an impact, don't go crazy. A little blue Loctite if you like. I probably will on mine when it's the final time I put it together. Alright, now if you're asking yourself, that's all fine and good, but how in the heck do you get this primary clutch off the vehicle if I wanted to do it that way? Guess what? We already got a video shows you how to remove your primary clutch with a Hunterworks clutch puller that would be packed right in this room. Alright, got any questions? Todd@hunterworks.com. Appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoy your Dalton primary spring. A little less jerky and a lower engagement.